Angel Reese, a name synonymous with talent, potential and now, a perplexing narrative of individual brilliance amidst a backdrop of team struggles. The numbers don't lie. Reese consistently fills up the stat sheet showcasing her versatility and dominance on the court, yet a disconcerting trend has emerged, one where her impressive stats fail to translate into the most crucial metric wins. Both with her Unrivaled League team Rose BC and her WNBA team the Chicago Sky, Reese has found herself on the losing end of the game more often than not. This begs the question, are her numbers a true reflection of her impact, or are they merely a mirage, masking a deeper issue within her game? The basketball world is watching, eager to see if she can flip the script and turn her undeniable talent into tangible team success. The narrative surrounding Angel Reese is one of immense promise yet unfulfilled potential. Can she silence the doubters and prove that she is more than just a stat sheet stuffer? Only time will tell if she can make the necessary adjustments to her game and lead her teams to victory. The clock is ticking. The whispers are getting louder. Empty stats. Two words that no athlete wants associated with their name, yet they increasingly follow Angel Reese like a shadow. Her numbers jump off the page, but the win column remains agonizingly bare. This disparity has fueled a debate that cuts to the core of basketball. Can a player truly be considered great if their individual brilliance doesn't translate to team success? Some argue that Reese's stats are a testament to her individual talent, a beacon of hope in an otherwise bleak team situation. They point to her ability to impact the game in various ways, from scoring to rebounding to facilitating for her teammates. Others, however, remain unconvinced. They see a player who is more concerned with padding her stats than making the winning plays. This debate is not new to basketball, and it likely won't end with Angel Reese. However, it highlights a fundamental truth about the sport. Individual brilliance, while dazzling, is ultimately hollow if it doesn't contribute to the ultimate goal of winning championships. Rose BC, the Unrivaled League team fortunate enough to have Angel Reese on their roster, presents a fascinating paradox. On the one hand, they boast one of the most statistically dominant players in the league, a walking highlight reel capable of taking over games with her all-around skill set. On the other hand, they find themselves languishing near the bottom of the standings, seemingly unable to turn Reese's individual brilliance into team success. It's a conundrum that has left fans and analysts alike scratching their heads. How can a team with such a talented player consistently find ways to lose? Some point to a lack of chemistry, arguing that Reese's teammates have yet to figure out how to play alongside a player of her caliber. Others suggest that the coaching staff deserves blame, failing to devise a system that maximizes Reese's strengths while mitigating her weaknesses. Whatever the reason, Rose BC's struggles are a microcosm of the larger narrative surrounding Angel Reese's career. Can she elevate her team to new heights, or will she continue to be a statistical anomaly, putting up big numbers on a losing squad? Let's be real. The Unrivaled League is facing an uphill battle. From its inception, the league has been plagued by criticism, with many questioning its viability and long-term prospects. Poor marketing, confusing team names, and disappointingly low attendance have combined to create an environment where even the brightest stars, like Angel Reese, struggle to shine as brightly as they should. The league's shortcomings are undeniable, and they undoubtedly have a negative impact on Reese's ability to maximize her platform and reach her full potential. In a league with more established infrastructure and a larger, more engaged fan base, Reese's talent would shine even brighter. However, she finds herself in a situation where she is forced to overcome not only her on-court opponents, but also the limitations of the league itself. The Unrivaled League's struggles are not Angel Reese's fault, but they are undoubtedly a factor in her career trajectory. It remains to be seen whether the league can overcome its early growing pains and provide a platform for its players to thrive. Until then, Reese and other stars in the league will continue to face an uphill battle, their talent somewhat obscured by the league's shortcomings. The flopping fiasco, a symbol of deeper issues? The image is seared into the minds of basketball fans everywhere. Angel Reese, in a moment of desperation, flagrantly flopping to the court in an attempt to draw a foul. The incident, which quickly went viral, sparked a wave of criticism and ridicule, further fueling the narrative that Reese's game was more about style than substance. Critics pointed to the flop as evidence of a lack of respect for the game and a willingness to prioritize personal gain over fair play. While the flop itself was a relatively minor infraction, It became a symbol of the larger questions surrounding Angel Reese's game. Was she more concerned with padding her stats and garnering attention than she was with making the winning plays? Was she a team player, or was she more interested in individual accolades? The flopping incident, whether fair or not, cast a shadow over her accomplishments, forcing fans and analysts to re-evaluate her true impact on the game. The flopping incident, while unfortunate, provided a valuable lesson for Angel Reese. Every action, both on and off the court, is subject to scrutiny and interpretation. In the unforgiving world of professional sports, perception often becomes reality. Moving forward, Reese would need to be mindful of not only her play, but also how her actions were perceived by the public and the media. A rough patch or a harbinger of decline, assessing Reese's future. The question lingers, heavy with uncertainty. Are Angel Reese's struggles simply a rough patch, a temporary dip in an otherwise promising career trajectory, or are they indicative of a more concerning trend, a harbinger of unfulfilled potential and unrealized dreams? The answer, like most things in life, is complex and nuanced. On the one hand, Reese is still a young player, finding her footing in a league where experience is often the difference between winning and losing. She has shown flashes of brilliance, moments where her talent is undeniable, and her potential seems limitless. It is entirely possible that with time and maturity, she will develop into the superstar that many predicted she would become. On the other hand, the concerns about her game are not unfounded. Her inability to translate individual stats into team success is a red flag, a warning sign that something is amiss. Whether it's a lack of leadership, an unwillingness to make her teammates better, or simply an inability to perform in crunch time, there are legitimate questions that Reese must answer if she wants to silence her doubters and fulfill her potential. Beyond the box score, the importance of team dynamics and leadership. Angel Reese's situation underscores a fundamental truth in basketball, one that extends far beyond the realm of individual stats and highlight reels. True success in basketball, as in life, is often a team sport. It requires a delicate balance of talent, chemistry, and leadership, a shared understanding that the collective good outweighs individual glory. While individual brilliance can be dazzling and awe-inspiring, it is ultimately unsustainable without a strong supporting cast and a shared commitment to a common goal. The greatest players in history, the legends whose names are etched in basketball lore, all understood this fundamental truth. They recognized that their individual talents were amplified when they were surrounded by players who complemented their skill sets and shared their desire to win. Angel Reese, despite her undeniable talent, has yet to fully grasp this concept. She has shown flashes of brilliance, moments where she elevates her teammates and makes those around her better. However, these moments have been fleeting, overshadowed by a tendency to prioritize individual accomplishments over team success. The bigger lesson stats don't tell the whole story. Angel Reese's story is a cautionary tale, a reminder that the world of sports, while often obsessed with numbers and quantifiable metrics, is ultimately about more than just stats. It's about heart, hustle, and a willingness to sacrifice personal glory for the betterment of the team. It's about leadership, both on and off the court, and the ability to inspire and elevate those around you. Reese's struggles serve as a valuable lesson for all aspiring athletes. True greatness is not measured solely by individual accomplishments, but by the impact one has on their team and their ability to lead them to victory. Stats may earn you accolades and recognition, but they are ultimately hollow if they don't translate into championships and a legacy of winning. The message is clear: true success in basketball, as in life, requires more than just talent. It demands a commitment to teamwork, a selfless dedication to a common goal, and a willingness to put the needs of the team above one's own. A call for perspective. Time will tell Angel Reese's true legacy. It's easy to get caught up in the hype, to buy into the narrative of a generational talent on the verge of greatness. It's even easier to tear down and criticize when those lofty expectations aren't immediately met. However, in the case of Angel Reese, a call for perspective is in order. She is still a young player, navigating the ups and downs of a demanding league. She has shown flashes of brilliance, moments where her talent is undeniable, her potential limitless. It's far too early to write her off as a bust or to dismiss her accomplishments as merely empty stats. Time will ultimately tell the story of Angel Reese's career. Whether she develops into the superstar that many predicted she would become, or whether she fades into obscurity, remains to be seen. One thing is for certain: her journey will be fascinating to watch, filled with twists, turns, and valuable lessons learned along the way. Let's allow her the space and the time to grow, to evolve, and to ultimately define her own legacy.